was here, I guarantee I would win. Somehow, Seamus Riley would inspire me to do like 97 sit-ups in 20 seconds.
He's about to walk through the door.
That would be sweet.
Somebody call my name.
Was somebody calling me?
Yeah.
If Seamus came in here right now, it would just make my night. First of all, let me go ahead and say that.
I'm expecting him to walk in now.
I hope so. But by the way, Shay, if you're listening, thank you. You're an inspiration to me and my sit-ups. But I don't know where else.
He's
to
a
go
continuing source of inspiration.
That's exactly right. But I'm trying to think.
Well, the other issue, if we can talk about sports, we'll save the trash talking for before. But
I'm expecting JJ to beat me anyways.
I am not in shape. Neither of us are exactly. I almost use.
Let's say none of you are Thomas Pash. Let's just put it that way.
I mean, we are not exactly rocking them beats.
Yeah,
like that song.
No, you're not.
Something I just thought of, John. I know this is very off topic. That I had Taco Bell on the way here.
I like Taco Bell.
So that's gonna be my excuse for if I lose my setups.
I think that might be a little bit of plug-gola there, JJ.
What's that?
Didn't you take media writing?
JJ's already picking his excuse.
I'm already picking my excuse.
Don't you remember the payola plug-gola sheet that we get?
I don't remember a lot.
JJ
of
Mickey is a terrible student.
Academia.
JJ doesn't even remember last weekend.
Yeah, I do.
JJ's getting sued.
Well, last weekend wasn't good for me. If I had to pick a weekend that was not good for me, it would be last weekend, but I'm not going to discuss that. Seth knows.
Well, we got to take a break, though, but when we get back, let's talk a little bit about this LeBron James thing. I know it irritates me to death, but we'll rant about that a little bit.
We're going to grind Thomas
Then
Pash's
we will
gears.
commence the trash talk, and then we will sit up. Sound good?
That sounds
JJ
good.
and I need to have a
All right,
press
Clay,
conference. And
take us home. We'll be right back. This is the MSB.
A lot of exciting things on Halloween going on.
I like Halloween.
Welcome back to the Muskie Halloween blast.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're also doing
That'd be
sit-ups.
a
By the
sweet
way,
show.
I have a surprise. We have a surprise prepared for you guys for the sit-ups. I found a perfect song.
I'm excited. I can't wait to
inspire
hear
us.
it.
It's gonna be.
That
awesome.
reminds me. We've got about 6 minutes. I think the trash talking should
Oh,
commence.
my.
We could start with Yo Mama jokes. We could start with
This is Wilbur
we could do
Valderrama's
fat
back.
jokes. I mean, it should be no holds barred according to FCC rules.
Yeah,
Go.
I'm busting fat jokes out on JJ. Come on now.
Hey, I didn't say John bust out the fat jokes.
I'm not busting out fat jokes because John and I are probably the same size. I mean, realistically, I may be scrawnier.
You're so fat you couldn't do sit-ups. Oh.
Oh.
You ever seen the?
It's like I told JJ a little bit ago. I believe that to make this official, to be officially trash talking, we need to have a press conference where we both have Armani suits on and we grab each other by the collar.
Well, I was thinking, what about a weigh-in?
What was it?
What
Who was
about
it? Mayweather and who did he just fight?
What
that
about
did
a
that?
weigh-in
Tony,
and a
I
stare
believe.
down? Like, can we do a weigh-in and a stare down?
Well,
Does anybody got a
the
scale
weigh-in and
there?
stare down on the radio is essentially pointless because nobody can see it.
But they could imagine it.
Would you like me to say that you're staring down? I mean, they don't have any choice but to believe what I say. And if you don't believe what I say, then you might as well turn the station because
Duke Williams,
what
would you like to
credibility do I-
comment on this
Duke's
this endeavor?
ready. Duke's been ready since 2 o'clock.
I've been ready for this for like all week,
All right.
but I
Do
think
me a favor, because I think we need to move this into
Hey,
the.
hey, made it to the
before we move into the air
I think we need
studio,
to
can
get
we
the
get some
music started.
predictions from the inside cast here first of all?
okay.
We'll pass it around.
All
Duke
right,
Williams.
and then we have to get predictions from our two gentlemen in the back,
All right.
Mr. Nick Mayhill and Seth Holdsworth. There, we're going to have to get their thoughts too. But I'm going to predict. Maybe should we do an over under on this?
I'm going. Do you want to put a spread on it?
We can do a spread.
I'm going to say JJ with 35 in a minute.
I'll take over that.
Over
I
that.
think JJ's going to get over.
Wow. You guys
I think John will also get over.
Mayhill says over. Holdsworth says under.
Okay.
I'm going to
It
go.
doesn't seem like they have a lot of faith in you. I'm sorry.
What's weird is
We're
like
taking the young guy in this one.
what's weird is
The rookie.
I honestly feel like I'm actually gonna get 35. So
Yeah.
technically,
If I'm right on, that's going to be
See,
scary.
Here's
All
the
right.
problem. I don't think 35 is going to be good enough. Like, I just don't, like, I think I'm going to lose.
Dude.
Let me go ahead and predict. I think I'll lose.
You think you'll lose?
I think I'll lose.
Dude.
So
Start the music.
start the music.
Start the music because we need to move in there.
All right,
we need
we'll
to
get
have
in there.
something over the air. Let's go.
If we get this microphone there.
Ah, yes. The time has come, ladies and gentlemen, for the sit-up competition.
These guys are prepping up right here. Thomas Pash, like I said, 35 for JJ. What are you saying for John?
I think John's going to get 41.
41? 41 in a minute.
He hit more than that in the apartment, but this is second time around. The belly's going to be feeling it a little more at this
A
time.
little bit more.
But I think he can pull off 41. JJ, 39. I think John's going to win by 2. Oh, JJ ripping off the polo. Just the white T-shirt.
You know James Mickey means business when he
He's
takes
got
off
the
polo.
white T-shirt on with the Dickie shorts that go above his knees. Also wearing black black tennis shoes of no brand.
Of no brand.
John Clevenger in the alma mater high school cut-off Clyde Flyer basketball shirt with the black Under Armour with sleeves. Whoa, turn that back up.
I know.
Oh, yeah, we got to start it over. Black shorts and black shoes.
These guys mean business.
JJ also has a belt on.
That's gonna hurt his performance, Thomas. I think. Do you think
No.
he should remove the belt?
No, that's his choice. That's sit-up performer's choice. Belt
Yeah.
or no belt, it's fine.
Yeah. Tight pants or no tight
We
pants?
still have a couple minutes left before we got to get this started. Let's analyze here what we've got. We've got JJ using that polo shirt as a thing to rest his head.
Now,
Duke,
should
is that an advantage
I
in
don't
this
think that's
sit-up
an advantage
contest?
because to do a whole proper sit-up to get the full utilization of the exercise, he's going to need to go all the way back, and those couple inches could be vital to John's performance. John might be able to do a couple more.
Now, also training today, the trainers for each guy, Seth Holdsworth, holding the feet down of John. We also need you guys to be the official counters because you know these guys are going to try to sneak in a couple and cheat at the end. We got no bias here, even though I think Nick Mayhill might cut down some of JJ's just to bust his chops. Nick Mayhill holding the feet for Sir James Mickey. We're going to get this started in a T-minus 55 seconds. So any final thoughts before we get this started? Let's hear it, Duke.
I don't know, man. This is going to be tough. This is going to be a close one, I think. I think this is going to be real close. These guys are similar weight class, I think. And
They're similar. They're in the ballpark.
So I think we're going to have a pretty close competition here.
JJ, I got to ask you one question before. How many times have you failed this test, sir? 7 times. 7 times he's failed the sit-ups test, which is 44 in a minute.
44 in a minute. That's all they need.
You watch. JJ's going to break it right here just because he's not doing it under any pressure.
Coach, if you're listening, not if you're watching.
I've been an advocate for the MSB on television for the whole time I've been here, and this is proof why it needs to be on TV. Right here, because if you're missing this, too bad. All right. T-minus 8 seconds. Are you ready, boys? Get ready. 4, 3, 2, 1, begin!
And they're off.
Oh, they're off. We got ourselves some solid. JJ going with the arms over the chest method.
John's going with the arms out position. That's a wonderful form they're both having.
Oh, man, we hear some counting going on. John looks like he's starting to struggle a little bit. JJ going at a more slow pace. We'll see how it pans out for them at the end. John going a lot faster might end up breaking him down towards the end. JJ at a more steady pace.
This is what happens.
Might be able to maintain this longer.
It's like a distance runner. If you start out fast, it's right out the go. You're going to fail. You're going to lose. So I think
who
John's...
knows? Oh, John's slowing down.
See, that's
he's watching
exactly
JJ. JJ's already stopped flat on his back. Oh, there he goes again.
Go.
John's got to be out here in a big hurry. JJ takes the slow route and still can't make it the whole minute. We've got 15 seconds left. They haven't even reached 35 yet. Our predictions
35.
are totally weak. John has gone limp. JJ still pushing
35.
it out. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
That's it. That's
done.
it. Seth, official count on John?
34 for Mr. Clevenger.
Mr. Mayhill.
29.
29.
John
Oh.
wins it by 5.
Oh, no.
Oh, John.
Oh.
And a nice little group hug on the floor from the competitors.
So the official tally here, John
34
Clevenger,
to
34.
29 is the final. Oh.
What are you gonna do?
This is more exciting than Muskie golf.
Coach, I just didn't have it tonight. I was running short on there. You know, it's tough when you put on such an outstanding performance to have something like that really let you down.
You guys are so out of breath.
I want to thank my trainer for getting me in such great shape to do 15 short of the goal, and also want to thank all the people that were here to,
It's been a beautiful moment.
put this on the air.
Sorry, but the loser doesn't usually get to talk that long. So, John, let's talk to John, our champion today with 34 sit-ups. You did fall 7 short of my predicted 41, but how does it feel?
It feels great. I did 44 earlier. I think it's fine. That's why I slowed down a little. Did 44. I got my strategy. I heard I was about 4 ahead of JJ. I slowed down, tried to keep pace with him, just go down same time. I got to give it to Seth. Great trainer. Never had a better trainer in my life.
Come on, Rock. Get up, Rock. JJ, I got to ask you, though. You were doing a slower pace than John. John was flying through the first few. You were going at a moderate pace, and you still limped out before he did.
Because I'll be honest, I really thought Johnny was going to die in about 25. So I went ahead and went with the old, I'm going to do, one every couple seconds here, and then I'm just going to bust out like 90.
Best out, but still, you still limped out.
I am a wimp. So it's one of those things.
JJ, I don't think you breathe enough. Your face turned red after 3 sit-ups. You were not breathing, man. You got to breathe.
You got to breathe.
Out,
Form has to have good breathing. And if you don't have good breathing, you don't have good form in your sit-ups.
Anything you do. I mean, if you could be dying if you're not breathing.
True.
I will say on this, I give myself the advantage. JJ played 9 excruciating holes of golf today, so he was already worn out.
That'll do it.
And I mean, I did have Coach Riley earlier today, and did about 70 earlier today.
Riley, he just let you down.
First of all, that was the most sit-ups I've done in a day ever in my life, probably.
29?
No.
So in 8th grade physical education.
All right, well, what we got to say here is that it was pretty equal today. JJ, you did your sit-ups today. John did some sit-ups today. You had a fast food restaurant which happens to have Mexican-style food as the shape of a bell. We won't say the brand name on the air, though. And what John also had right before we came here, a half a bag of cheesy taco pizza rolls.
Hey, easy on the half a bag then, man. There's a reason I had to eat half.
Hey, well, yeah, I know. No, there's.
We had to get rid of the evidence.
We had to get rid of the evidence because my girlfriend challenged me to not eat meat for 4 weeks, and I already failed today. So we just split the bag up to pizza rolls and threw it away, so no one will ever know, and I guarantee she's not listening now, so it'll be fine.
So I think every week,
Except
John and I
recording
should
this.
do something ridiculous at the end of the show.
We could do that.
Do you want to have like a revenge sit-up competition? Would you guys like to do another physical challenge? Like who can do the most push-ups or?
The physical challenge is maybe we take a hiatus from that for next week, just to give a couple weeks to. I'm thinking maybe a chugging contest, but
jump rope.
There's not enough room for jump rope in here.
Not for 2 people at least. You'd have to do them one at a time.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll sit on it. We'll give you the listener line, 826-8907. Call in with your suggestions, what you'd like to hear. You're welcome to come in and see as well. Fine. We'll maybe do something with the video camera next time. Call in. What would you like to hear JJ and John compete with each other in? And we'll consider them all. Obviously, we're going to keep it clean. We're going to do things that are appropriate. Okay. So we'll keep it to that.
I feel like this, though, obviously, let's not do an advantage. Let's not have JJ and I go out and kick a soccer ball down a field who goes further, just like we won't have a driving contest because I can't hit a golf ball.
We will think about it until next week. We're 4 minutes over again. John the victor, 34-29 our final score. You're listening to the MSB, and this is the Thursday edition.
I also think that'll be the Muskie score and the victory this weekend.
Sounds good. Muskie's going to take it home, go to 3-1. So we're out of time. For JJ Mickey, John Clevenger, Sarah Shawcross in studio, Duke Williams, Clay Rains, Nick Mayo, and Seth Holdsworth, I'm Thomas Pash. Tune in next week. We'll see what happens.